Hello and welcome to Titanium Taros Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aries, okay? So, I first want to thank you all for your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and absolutely your comments. I love comments, alright? Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and finding any further clarification I use so the answers merge with the Norman deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. That is up to this point, so if you don't like it, you change something, right? And thank goodness that we have an abundance of choice, of possibilities to choose from at any given moment. So all you have to do is pick one possibility and work towards it, or at least pick what you want to achieve and work towards it. It sounds easy, but sometimes it ain't, and that's why we're here. And well, more than us, you have your intuition, so that is why I post videos on Monday on how to strengthen your intuition. Okay, so with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, let's get into your cards. Yes. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Alright. One moment. Too many cards. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share. And you got the Three of Spring with the Four of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. The Princess of Winter. Now that is Swords, which means air, energy, with the King of Summer at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Six of Winter. Guess we'll see. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Ten of Summer. Aww. Ten of Summer with the Five of Winter at the bottom and the Six of Autumn. No. Interesting combination. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. And you got Justice in the reverse with the Seven of Spring at the bottom of the deck. And the Queen of Summer as well. Okay. Now, let us clarify, shall we? Yes. By the way, selenite on my decks. If you are at all interested. That is an interesting thing I remembered. I just remembered something from a intensive class I took a couple of summers ago, and how I completely well, I didn't. The indication was don't talk while walking in the dark, and I needed some support, so I talked. I think I ruined both of our night, but I talked for like half of the thing, or a little over half. But still, I still remember those moments, so it's interesting. Well, I guess we'll see later on what the connection with that is. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and clarify why the 3 of spring and the 4 of autumn are both here in the upright. For my Aries, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and I got singer of healing. Aha, with solace at the bottom of the deck, as well as gotcha and topsy-turvets. Change of viewpoint. Yep. As well as it'll be the retriever, then the guardian at the gate. Following that, you have the master maker. Like, not related, but I feel like that thing that I was talking about, the singer of transfiguration just popped. Okay, we'll keep that. That's well, that was really, as they would say in French, apropos, because what came to mind was that difficulty, that faux pas. Why am I speaking so much in French? But that thing that you didn't complete correctly was a lesson for you, and you learned a lesson that you still keep reminding yourself of, and that taught you a very important lesson, which it taught me a very important lesson. So it's going to teach you a very important lesson as well, or it has taught. I don't know if this has happened, this will happen, or this might. I don't know if this happened, if this is happening, or this will happen in the future. So the next set, you have the Princess of Winter, the King of Summer, and the Six of Winter. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share why all these cards are out here for them. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Lady of the Harvest. Yes. With the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. And I'm going to stop at that. So next set, you got the 10 of Summer, 5 of Winter, and the 6 of Autumn. 2 sixes next to each other. Nice. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share. And you have honesty pointing towards the left. Well, pointing towards the left. As well as the Singer of Courage at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so next you have the Justice card, the 7 of Spring, and the Queen of Summer. Well, you got a pair. You got a King and Queen of Summer. You got the King, the Queen, and the 10 of Summer. So it's the King of Summer, 10 of Summer, and Queen of Summer. Interesting. Yes. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, please come forward and share why the fourth set is comprised of all these cards. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aries, why is the fourth set comprised of all these cards? Big words. Fairy guidance. I guess it'll come to me with the journeyman at the bottom of the deck, followed by the death card, the singer of initiation, the bright mother, and Luminous Doom, and Nellis the Alchemist. Yep. Hi, give me a moment. Okay. So the first set starts off with the Three of Spring, which talks of plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Then you have the Four of Autumn. Now this is odd. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Maybe what is related with this would be the help out those who are less fortunate more than anything else. So you are finding what you love to do, and you're making and this is going to be a successful project. And so what is suggested is that you show the way to others who are not as advanced as you in their methodology or their thinking. All right. Next, so the cards clarifying that are, number one, the Singer of Healing. So whatever this is, it is going to be healing of body, mind, and spirit. So it is an amazing thing. Now the next card is Solace. All right. And Solace talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, synthesis. So as you help others with your knowledge, not only will it be healing for you, but it'll also teach you something very important in order for you to move forward with your plans. Next, but I feel like whatever this is, it's going to surprise you, because you got gotcha, which is sudden shock, unexpected event, rude awakening. Yeah. So something is going to take you by surprise. And whatever that thing that took you by surprise is, it will change the way you view things from this day forth, right? It is going to bring you a fresh new way of looking at things, as well as when you have a fresh way of looking at things, you automatically have a fresh way of seeing things. So I'm being redundant at this point. Next, you have Ilby the Retriever, which talks of an office of unclaimed properties, hopes, wishes, loyalties. And so that thing that surprised you, that you got a completely new perspective on, that thing is a hope of yours, and that you're still hoping, possibly holding on to. I have no clue, but just throwing it out there. Then you have the Guardian at the Gate. Now, guardian at the gate, okay, talks of passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings. So I feel like you're gonna let go of whatever, well, you're gonna let go of that thing that surprised you. I think it surprised you for a little bit, and then you're like, okay, I've gotten used to it, so it's no longer such a surprise. I've become acclimated. I have gotten used to this, and so because I've gotten used to this, by going through this gate, no longer surprises me as much. And once you feel comfortable with whatever this is that used to surprise you, you will be able to utilize your moral strength with the Master Maker and be able to become skillful at this new level of reality that you are now embarking upon. Right? Next, you have the Singer of Transfiguration. So this new level of reality that you are, like I said, embarking upon is going to completely change you. It's going to transform you. It's going to metamorphosize you. I don't know if that's the way you would conjugate that verb, but it's not. It's of no importance. Basically, whatever this thing is that you are going to help others with will surprise you, and it will help you heal, and it will help move you forward. All right. Next, the next set of cards starts off with the Princess of Winter. Now, the Princess of Winter is an inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic individual. Okay. And don't be hung up on the gender. Be hung up on the energy. Okay? So basically this card talks of information that can help you, but which may be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. Alright? So when I see indigo child or adult, I think of the light workers, the empaths, the energetic healers, us. That's what I think about. So when it says undiplomatic and it says speaking the truth with kindness, but it's information that can help you, but which is also difficult to hear. Because when I started my awakening, I was very, you can say, undiplomatic in the way I told people information. I still am to certain degrees. It actually popped up on Saturday. I was being a little impulsive, but I didn't really think about what I was going to say. It just popped out of my mouth. And it kind of like, whoa. It kind of surprised everyone in the car. And I was like, okay. That was me being impulsive. And I put it to rest. I explained why. But it's something that, not only was it a consequence of my car accident, but it's also, I feel, a consequence of me speaking my mind. And being undiplomatically honest sometimes. And so, because we live in I live in society, I tend to want to make sure that the people around me want to spend more time with me. So, you gotta make compromises. That's how living in society works, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, just realistically. It's a part of life. Next, you got the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. It says a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Don't be hung up on the signs, like I said before. Be hung up on the energy. Because people, okay, summer in this deck represents cups, winter represents swords, autumn represents pentacles, and spring represents wands. So don't be hung up on the energy. Don't be hung up on the gender. Be hung up on the energy, because energy is relevant to people's signs, right? To an extent, and people have many signs in their chart. See, I'm a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Leo rising. I've got like tons of others. Like every single planet in this solar system has a sign attached to it in your birth chart. So don't be hung up with the sun sign. Just don't. There are more complex stuff. Right? So with this king, then you have the king of summer, who is a very honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. So I feel like getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. I feel like this princess of winter, I feel like this is a older, like teen. Like, look at her. She looks like she's 17, 18, probably 20. You know? So it's that age group where you're not completely sure how to deal with people. Till 25, you're still like, I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, but that's just me. I actually had to. My social skills were only refined at the age of 30. I mean, shit happens, right? Now, so I feel like this king of summer is coming in and maybe indirectly teaching this princess of winter a couple of social cues is what I'm getting. And after having had these social cue lessons, okay, there will definitely be a moving from choppy to calmer waters. So I feel like, socially speaking, this princess of winter will be better equipped once she meets this king of summer. Like an older, could be an older water type, could be like a father figure, could be like a grandpa, an uncle, what have you, right? So don't take it literally, take it figuratively. Could be an older friend of yours, I don't know. Now, the cards clarifying it are, the cards clarifying this set, alright, are the Lady of the Harvest and the Fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Now in this deck, this is the happiest card in this deck. I'm repeating myself. Okay, and the Lady of the Harvest, alright, basically talks of completion, harvest, and release. Harvest and release. So basically, you've completed a cycle. This would kind of be like the world, you know? This would be when things would become riper. Like I said, this Princess of Winter is becoming more mature thanks to the King of Summer. So that is the Lady of the Harvest is another sign that is what is going on. Okay, then you have the Fairy who was kissed by the pixies. This card says the love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. So basically, whatever she learned through this King of Summer, she will definitely put into, she'll definitely use it, and with that, her reality will be much, much better. You know, well, her, him, doesn't really matter. Stick it where it applies. Okay. Like, I have no Aries in my chart, but for some reason this reading is resonating with me. Now, the third set, okay, starts off with the 10 of summer, then goes on to the 5 of winter, and then you have the 6 of autumn. Now. Okay, so the 10 of summer, alright, talks of, well, this is the 10 of cups, by the way. The 10 of summer is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Yes. And then the 5 of winter. Now, it says, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. Yeah, definitely part of my reality. And then 6 of autumn. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. This actually happened to me. So I feel like you have reached your 10 of summer because because you first walked away from dishonest associations. That makes complete and total sense. Alright? And then the cards clarifying that is number 1. Honesty card pointing towards the left, and cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they are happening slowly or they happened in the past. Okay? Now, so what I feel like in relation to the 5 of winter is that when this honesty card, first of all, talks of honesty, compassion, tact, and self-deceit. I feel like with this 5, with the 5, is it the 5? Yes, the 5 of winter. Okay, the fact that the 5 of winter moving, being behind the 10 of summer. Okay, this is what clarifies that, as in you were able to reach your 10 of summer because you walked away from dishonest associations, because you were honest with yourself and you saw that they no longer served you, or they were no longer beneficial for you. And then the next card, okay, is the Singer of Courage. Now the Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. So having walked away, strengthened your moral strength muscle, if I can say that. Because moral strength is a muscle. You can make it stronger or make it weaker by going the opposite direction of what is moral. Now, for the last set, my lovelies, we got the Justice card in the reverse, the 7 of Spring in the upright, as well as the Queen of Summer in the upright. Now, the Justice card in the reverse, okay, would talk of, you don't need to review the details carefully. Well, actually, if you don't review the details carefully, you will not win in the end, because the objective will be unfair and subjective, if that makes any sense. When I say subjective, as in it depends on the person who is judging you, and they won't be honest in their decision. No. They'll want to, I don't know, they won't be fair. That wasn't a very good explanation, but shit happens. Next, you have the 7 of Spring. Now, the 7 of Spring talks of be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. So, well, this would make sense, because if you are not necessarily winning whatever this legal battle is, you are going to need to grit your teeth and be like, no, I'm gonna win, you know, I'm going to work at this until I actually get a wanted result. Right? You're gonna be defending yourself, because that's what you gotta do. Next, you have the Queen of Summer. Now, the Queen of Summer talks of loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. So this, actually, the way I should phrase that is that the Queen of Summer is a loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive individual. It says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. What I'm getting is that, okay, if this, it doesn't have to be a legal battle, okay? It could just be you're having a little spat with someone and you don't know what to do in order to gain the upper hand. In this case, the Queen of Summer is coming here to say, well, I wouldn't suggest you do this in the courthouse. I would suggest that you talk to your lawyer about it and then do something. But yeah. But if it's not related to the courthouse, all right, utilize your emotional intelligence is what this is telling me. And now the cards that are clarifying that are Fairy Guide, guidance from your direct communication with fairies. With fairy. What did I say? Use your emotional intelligence. Yep. Because that will allow you to move forward. Right? Allow you to move forward with whatever you're doing, which is what the journeyman talks of. The journeyman talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skill, and travel. You're moving forward, and something within you is coming to an end, because that is what the Death card means. It just means natural, timely ending, release, liberation. You are freeing yourself from something that has been weighing you down for quite a while. Then you have the Singer of Initiation, which talks of passage through trial, triumph, new level. So, yes, something within you is dying because you have gone through a difficult situation and you have become stronger because of it. Then you have the Bright Mother. Now, the Bright Mother talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. So that would be completely in alignment with the Queen of Summer, who is a loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive individual. So, yet again, I feel like it's talking about using your emotional intelligence in this situation and taking care of yourself in order for you to be able, because that is what the Luminous Doom stands for, taking care of yourself, in order for you to be able to create inner transformation, irrevocable change within you, which is partly what I feel like is what you want within yourself or within others. See, because if you are going to be Three of Summer followed by the Four of Autumn, which is, Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term, having patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. And helping someone who is less fortunate than you. So you usually when you want to really help someone who's less fortunate than you want to change their mindset in order for their mindset to elevate. So that they can't go, by mistake, go back down to their less favorable mentality before. Okay, and that's why you have Nellis, who is talking of irrevocable change, inner transformation. So, my gorgeous Aries, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I may not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aries, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!